So Kelly, what do the universities say about what you're doing? So about 6 years ago, I had an opportunity to work one-on-one with a local Division I university, a private university here in Colorado that's pretty pricey to get into. It turned out we were going to be making a presentation at a local school together. So we decided to meet. I ended up having multiple meetings with the head of admissions at this university, and man, did I learn a lot. Some of the strategies we teach parents came from our discussions with the admission team at this university. But here I am, I'm talking about my 3 rules. You've seen maybe this little screenshot of me, or this video, I have it posted on our YouTube page, of me being on the news. I've had the opportunity to present at so many high schools around the state here, and I always teach fundamentally my 3 rules. Number 1, ignore the sticker price. Number 2, they're likely gonna lowball you, the school, on their financial aid offer. And number 3, you can appeal it. So here I'm talking with them about this, and they knew that's what I was gonna be presenting. And then they knew that I was going to speak at this other high school. And before we did our presentation together, they wanted to come hear me present. And I gotta say, I was a little nervous, right? I have these representatives from the university sitting here. 3 of them showed up. The head of enrollment, a person involved with their endowment, and some other lady, I can't remember. And I went through my entire presentation to the parents of the high school. And all the while, the 3 of them are just taking notes. And I was like, oh man, I've done this for years at this point. I know it works. I just was like, what's their take gonna be? She stands up, and I'm like, oh boy, I know it works, but she could submarine me with these parents at least, and maybe this particular school if she stands up and says anything against what I've just been speaking about. But it was so awesome. She introduced herself. She goes, I want you to know I'm not a parent here at your school. She said, I actually am the head of enrollment at this particular university. She goes, I just want you to know parents need this kind of education. What was talked about tonight is accurate. She's like, however, we do our best to give you a good offer. I mean, of course, she's not going to say, of course we lowball all of you. She can't say that. She's like, but definitely make sure that you and your friends and their kids know not to base their decision off of the sticker price of the school. She's like, we are very aggressive in buying students that we want, and boy are they. But she completely endorsed what we were saying, which was just fantastic. So a lot of the material I talk about has actually come from working directly with university professionals. So know that this content is vetted. If you find this valuable, man, like and share and leave a comment for us, and be looking for our coming soon page.